And go to the live. Do 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 do. All right. There we go. And we are good to go live, all that fun stuff. So boom. Got the pre-workout already kicked in. So today is gonna be push day. So yo, what's up, Walker? Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Got to tie the shorts. I'm ready for a good workout tonight, baby. It's freezing, man. It's freezing in my basement, everywhere, just cold as can be. So I've not been, was not very excited for the workout just because I'm freezing. So these warm-up sets are going to be crucial. They're going to be crucial, so that way we can warm up. It's freezing, and I even have like a heater. I have a heater underneath my desk, right here, going on. So it's not even like, oh, there's no heat. It's just like it's just so cold that a little amount of heat that I do have going on feels like nothing. All right, yo, Isaac, what's up? Good to see you. Just gonna hit some warm-ups here on the shoulders. Oh no, Isaac, you're all good. You're all good. Yo, Nathan, what's going on? Appreciate it. This is just a warm-up right now. These are just 20s. Literally just starting the sets. Just starting the warm-up set right now. Appreciate it. Alexa, play Linkin Park.
Hey, this is Linkin Park.
Listen to all our songs on demand on Amazon Music Unlimited.
Amazon Music Unlimited on this Echo Dot is free for 30 days and then $5.99 a month until you cancel. Terms in the Alexa app. Should I start your free trial and play Linkin Park?
No.
Okay, shuffling Linkin Park and similar artists on Amazon Music.
See how loud this is. I feel like it's not too bad. You guys gotta let me know in the chat if the music is loud enough for you to hear. Kind of loud, quiet. I know she's just talking and talking. I'm like, play some dang music. Isaac, not too much has happened.
It starts with
Alexa, down half a volume. Said never seen square dumbbells before. Though these ones are adjustable as well, Nathan. So you can see the. So that's why this was just 20 pounds. Watch you go. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end. Yo, Kevin, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? You said I went sledding yesterday and today. Ooh, nice. You go sledding with like friends, family, by yourself? Give me acted like I was body a property. Alright, we're gonna bump up to 30 of water you should drink. I don't think age particularly matters for how much water, but maybe more so how much you weigh. Nathan, do you know how much you weigh? I personally try to get in, let's see, 6. I try to get like 100 to 120 ounces of water a day, and I weigh right under 200. Krista, what's up? How's it going? Let's see, how much water to drink if you are 120. So it says you should drink anywhere from 60 to 120 ounces a day. Mine recommends anywhere from 100 to 200. And that's at 200 pounds. I'm right under 200 pounds. The two other brothers of straight Isaac keeps the falling. Dang. Dang. Alright, we got 30s now. Some laundry because you're. Oh, heck yeah, Crystal, let's go. Lightweight, baby! Lightweight, baby! Lightweight, baby! Alright. Little. So, oh dang, you fell on your hip today? From the sledding, I'm guessing? Alright, feeling good, feeling good. Yeah, so like for me, ideally, I drink 2 of these a day. I think this is about like 64 ounces. Doesn't say on here. What you want me to be. Nathan, unfortunately, there's not a specific exercise or best exercise to work on my chest fat. Overall, you can't unfortunately spot reduce, so it's not like you'd be like, oh, I've got love handles here, so I need to like do ab exercises, things like that. You just overall would have to lower your body fat or like how much you weigh. You just have to lower it, but you can do that and also build muscle at the same time. But generally, if you want to have maybe less fat on your chest exercises to grow your chest, and then losing weight slowly, that would be a good way to maybe get rid of unwanted like chest, like extra fat on the chest, but also growing your chest, so that way the muscles will be more rounded out, and so the fat may not be like bunched up in certain spots or whatnot. Does that make sense? Gonna start tomorrow? Heck yeah. It's more than I can take. Remember, these are 30s. Ready? Says it should that my potential height could decrease. Kind of a bit more. No, Nathan, your height. No, your height will not change. There's been tons and tons of studies to show like that weightlifting does not stunt growth. Not saying that you should like at, you know, if you're like 8 years old, be full on like hitting the weights going crazy. You know, you don't want to be dangerous and not smart about it. But there's a lot of misconception people had for a while, and then there's tons of studies to show that weightlifting does not stunt growth, height growth at all. When I was younger, my mom always said that. She was like, working out will make you, like, you won't grow to your full potential or something like that. You know, you're gonna stunt your growth if you work out. But then there's been tons and tons of studies out there, and you can look them up too. I've read a couple of case studies a long time ago, but mostly I watched a video of like other like YouTube influencers that went through the case studies. All right, we get the pump. Farewell, there's no blood, there's no alibi. Alright, for this last set, I'm gonna go a little bit heavier. We're gonna go 40s. We're gonna go 40 on the lateral. See how many reps we can hit before we have to do some cheat reps. Yo, Brock, what's up? Do I remember you? Yo, Brock, to be honest, I don't really remember you. But at least not based off of the name. Was there something that happened or you said where I may remember you? I feel like, if nothing else, Brock, it's been a long time ago. Okay. It's ringing that's ringing a bell a little bit. I was gonna say I feel like that's been a couple, maybe even a few weeks. Alright, these are 40s, by the way. Alright. Yo, Dan, what's up? I feel like that was pretty good. We got, I'd say, like a good solid like 3 to 4 reps with 40s on lateral raises, sitting too, so it's not like I don't have like a swing going on from standing. Not bad. As you said, my missed 3 streams. It's all good. You do what you got to do. All right. I'm gonna be here, so no worries. Yo, Space Later. What's up? How you doing? All right. I'm gonna bump the weight up. For me, it's 11:08. I'm in the Central Standard Time Zone. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, Space Later. Thanks for asking. Today, even though, you know, the storms have been crazy, right? Normally what I do for work, when it's really cold out, when it's snowy, stuff like that, normally my work production goes down because less cars come into a dealership and all that stuff. Today, work went really well. Praise God. Thank God for that. So that, family time, gaming stream, workout stream, it's a phenomenal day. I do work at a car dealership, yep. I'm self-employed. I'm a contractor with a car dealership where I fix like the windshields, like rock chips and cracks in windshields. So it's nice, you know, being self-employed. I'm sort of like my own boss. So, you know, I can sort of get there when I want to, leave when I want to, but I gotta make sure to put in the work, you know, provide for my family. Alright, we're gonna go green, which is 50 pounds. Nathan, I'm not gonna say what car company, just because I try to not to say too much about like my own, like where I live, or too many things that are like personal, so that way, you know, just for safety reasons. Oh no, you're good, you're good. If you didn't know, you didn't know. It's all good. So this right here is gonna be 50 pounds. What am I gonna say? There we go. There was no more reps there. Nathan, what do you mean? Like, you said thick, more thick? What? Oh, the dumbbells, yeah. So the dumbbells at full stack. This is the full stack right here. This right here, just the weight. So like this would be 20 pounds. Just lifts that. But then, you know, I go down here, it's like 50 pounds. And then it just adds more. So, yep. So what I lifted just a minute ago was 50 pounds. My dumbbell set goes up to 70. When you buy the set itself, the initial weights you buy go up to 50 pounds each set of dumbbells. And then the first extension or add-on goes up to 70 pounds each one. And then you can buy a second add-on set which goes up to 90 pounds each one. I just don't lift that much on enough lifts to be like, oh, I need to drop 200, 150 to 300 bucks for an extra 20 pounds each dumbbell. My back's like tired. I appreciate the kind words, Kevin. Appreciate it. For All-American. Appreciate it. I'll take that as a compliment. Alright. I'm gonna go heavy here. I'm gonna go 60 pounds. This will be the last set of shoulders. 60 pounds here. Watch F1. Oh heck yeah. I've never really gotten into F1. Alright, we're gonna go for dips now. This is gonna be a chest focus dip. For chest specific focus dip, there's a couple routes you can go. Right? You can lean forward by having your feet on something behind you, or you can bend right here like this. But I'm very tired, so I'm gonna give myself a second to rest here. Because, man, those shoulders are killing me. Whew. And then I'm also going to go for some bench press. Where just oriented dips, chest focused. I'm going to hit some bench press. And then I'm going to do incline flies. Are energy drinks worth it? I guess it just depends on yourself. I take pre-workout, so I mean that's sort of like an energy drink. Pre-workout I take. So I just take a scoop. But I don't know. Like let's see. Like 20, 30 minutes before the workout. Space Theory said 50 to 60 for shoulders heavy. Yeah, for me it is. I know that. What's kind of, but well, it depends on like the fatigue level already. I feel like, for me, Nathan, you're too kind. Too kind. The lighting right there is terrible. Hard to like in here. The shoulders. Appreciate that though. So for me, I know I can hit 150 on an overhead press, like a sitting overhead press. That's where I'm sitting down with the barbell. I go up. I probably could hit like 80s, maybe 90s on shoulder press. However, that would be with like a light warm up. That's not how you saw me at the beginning of the stream. I was doing lateral raises and I went up to 40. I already exhausted my shoulders from that workout alone before I started doing the incline or the dumbbell press. So. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go superset with bench press here, but that's mostly because my bench press I've got going on is really light. So this right here, like easily pick up one hand. Real light. So I'm just gonna do a little mini superset to get like a little warm up. So I'm going to do the mixture between the dips, like I said, chest focused dips, and then lightweight bench press right now, because this is just a warm up. Oh no, you're all good. Hey, you have a good one, Nathan. Appreciate you hopping in here. Good luck on the water intake and any maybe chest exercises or goals you've got going on. So good luck to you. Hope to see you again. My skin, they will not be up. Like I said, this is just a warm up. I will say though, with this, even though it's a warm up, this is still really tough because of the dips. I already did. Woo. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Even though this is like, this right here is only 135. That was still very tiring. Dips got me. The dips and the shoulders got me already. No excuses though, no excuses. Oh, man. Well, how are you guys doing tonight, though? Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Dude. Alexa, next. Alexa, play Panic at the Disco.
Shuffling Panic at the Disco and Similar Artists on Amazon Music.
Ooh, good song. Definitely for me, maybe top five Panic at the Disco songs for me. Mona Lisa, just a bop. And she's paid for. The lonely speaker in the conversation. Okay. Yo, I don't know how well. I don't think superset between those chest focused dips and freaking bench. That's why I'm going light. Holy cow. This is just 135. Already the first set we did on this was so tiring. We went a little bit wider though on the grip this time around. Oh, goodness. I do have the safeties. Over there. So I could catch myself if I were to have failed on it on those reps. It was more so I just knew I did not have a ton of reps left. My shoulders are on super fire right now. Between completely killing my shoulders on the first couple exercises, hitting these dips, and then hitting bench press after that. Oh my gosh. I know my shoulders. I probably got like a real good pump on them. She's paid for. See? Okay. Get some good songs going on. If you're a lover, you should know. Volcano. Daydreams become a taboo. I don't want to be afraid. The deeper that I go, it takes my breath away. Soft starts electric, so is this taboo? Baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it. Miss me a place in the house of memories. All right. Go. Those faster than lovers, they're always on me. You never own me. Remember, same way that I remember you. All right, I'm going extra wide on the grip here. Really try to get as much chest on this. Yo, this is a crazy superset. Not a fan of, but I feel like I've got a really good pump going on here. There we go. Alright. Now we've got some dumbbell flies after triceps. I definitely feel like the chest pump is real right now. Oh. Are you ready for the sequel? Are you ready for the greatest? Kind of evil. Can it be the greatest? If you lose, boo. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. All right. Let's go warm up. I'm just doing 10 pounds. I appreciate that, Austin. Good to see you again, by the way. All right. Like I said, this right here, you're just gonna be the warm up, hitting 10 pounds. So nothing crazy. Oh, of course, Austin. I got you up. By the way, how are things for you? Because I remember that was a Friday. I was saying to, find something that you love for you. Have you felt like you've got some time to work on that? Okay. This feels like nothing. I'm gonna go to 20. I don't feel like I can actually get a decent warm up on that. And yeah, I personally believe, Austin, everyone deserves to be seen, heard, and remembered. So I always try my best to remember. Oh, should been hanging out with friends, feeling more happy. Oh, Austin, listen, that's not mine. That was all you. That was all you. You just needed maybe an outside perspective. I know you would have absolutely been able to do it on your own. Sometimes an outside perspective is helpful. I'm glad that I could help in any way, but that's all you. That's all you. Oh yeah, this is much better. Yeah, 20s for a warm up. Feel much better. Heck yeah. Well, I appreciate it, Austin. The kind words you're saying. I'm really glad and happy that you were able to focus on you and do what's best for you. Because like I said before, you deserved a lot better. You deserved a lot better in that relationship, not to be ghosted. So you know what? I'm happy and proud of you for getting through what you got through and being on a path for you. I'm gonna superset this with a little close. Oh gosh. It's a good workout tonight. Yo, Austin, I'm the same way, 1000%. It's life, we all go through crap, whether it's heartbreak, breakups, deaths, sickness, lost in any form or fashion, losing something, you feel lost within yourself, your mind, whatever. I 100% agree though, that you do need to, just like you said, learn to be happy with yourself and not let negativity bring you down. My wife tells me many different times where she's like, this in the world is going on, it's stressing me out and whatnot. Almost I'd say 8, maybe 9 times out of 10 when my wife tells me something that's stressing her about the world, I don't even know what's happening. And not because I choose to be ignorant or this or that. I just don't really, I don't know. I guess when it comes to things I'm letting in my brain, and it could be something like weather stressing me out, whatever, right? A lot of times for me, I don't even like to let even small things that are negative or whatever into my head, because it's sort of like food. What you put in comes out. If you put bad stuff in, that comes out. If you put good stuff in, good comes out. And just to exactly the negative energy, listen, you get it, and you're better off that way to learn. If it just doesn't matter, if it's not a big rock, if it's not something that absolutely is detrimental, it's okay to just be not for me. I don't really care. You know, and of course it's not like, you know, something crazy, but like simple stuff where you're like, for example, like if I really liked where our couch was in our living room and my wife was like, I want to move it, it's way too much energy and creates fights if I were like, I want the couch where it is now, not moved. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be okay. So you get it. I'm glad that you're getting there, learning it, rather than like now and earlier, rather than, you know, you hit 45 years old and then you're like, crap, I really shouldn't have let all this negative stuff in. So you're doing good. You're doing good. Long explanation of me just saying good job. All right, bumping up to 30s. Oh, you're gonna turn up the crazy, living like a washed-up celebrity. So, appreciate that, Austin. So you're 24. Hey, let's go. We're not that far in age. I'll be 31 here in like a little less than 2 months. It tastes like magic. And I'm every one of them. I appreciate it. I don't feel in my 30s. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh gosh. Celebrity. But no, I for real do appreciate it. I definitely don't feel 30 or 31. And my wife always says that's why I keep a beard, facial hair, because my wife is always like, yo, you can never shave your face because I will look like I'm watching a child. I was like, you know, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not trying to make it look like my wife is babysitting me. La 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 la. Yo, Scott, what's up? Good to see you. Maybe just a dash of formaldehyde. Very light. On with the people inside. I know, exactly. Those are her words, not mine. I feel like we've got a good like workout tonight. I feel like I could end the workout now and still feel happy about it. I'll hit one more set for triceps and we're gonna go dumbbell flies. So I'm gonna go lightweight because my chest is cooked already. So some flies here. Dude, Brendan Urie does have an amazing voice. I only wish I could sing this great. It's a terrible crash. Terrible crash. Granted, I know my breathing technique is not all that great right now because I'm in the middle of a workout. I'm with the people inside. What a wonderful caricature of intimacy. Scott, I actually was at a concert where he did Bohemian Rhapsody. My wife and I got us Panic at the Disco concert tickets years and years ago before we were a couple, because she had gotten me like work shoes. I should have known she liked me. It's so funny. We'd be like, if you like me, just say it. I don't like you. Okay, I don't like you like that. As we're like on like an unofficial date to like Noodles and Company. And then I was like, so then one day I was like, man, I need work boots. She was like, oh, boom. We went to like, I forgot what store, like to Walmart, I think it was like Target or something. And she was like, oh, I'm gonna give you these work shoes. I was like, wow, that's so nice of you. And they were probably like, because they had to be like steel toe boots or shoes. They're like $80 or something like that. I was like, dang, she just dropped like almost $100 on me. We're just friends. And so then it was like, oh, Panic at Disco's coming. Let's get tickets. I was like, why don't you come over? And I was living with my sister at the time. But I was like, hey, why don't you come over to my place and we'll buy the tickets together. She gets there and I'm like, here's the receipt. I got the tickets for us both. And she's like, what? I was like, yeah, you got me work. She was like, it's the least I could do. Like, that's amazing, so kind of you. And so then like that happened. I was working a stupid amount. I'm talking 3 jobs, 2 full-time and a part-time. So I was just honestly like a crappy friend. I was always hungry, I was always tired, couldn't sleep because I was hungry, couldn't eat because I was too tired. Horrible like month of my life, or like month or 2 of my life. It was like probably like a month and a half. So then finally cut back on the jobs. My friend, which is wife now, she's like, this piece of crap is gonna give my concert tickets to some other girl. Because there was a different girl that I was like sort of talking to, somewhat interested in, whatever. Well, I'm not the kind of person where if I get you something, I'm not gonna give it to someone else. So I was like, no, to my friend, wife at the time now, or wife now. But I was like, no, I wouldn't give my tickets to anyone else. Like, I got them for us, so we're going. So I picked her up. We had a great time at the concert, and then we ended up like getting Taco Bell afterwards. And then we went back to like her mom's house where she lived, and we ended up just like talking and falling asleep on the couch, and we held hands for the first time. And that's when I knew those were the hands that I wanted to hold forever. So now you know the love story. Not how we met, but how Panic at the Disco was the epitome of our relationship starting. Yeah. Hey, thanks guys, thanks. So Panic at the Disco will always have a little special place in my heart. I even still have the tickets. They're like super faded because I printed them off on paper, but I still have the tickets for Panic at the Disco, like the confirmation tickets. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Shaking doesn't matter. Hold it, hold it. 2, 1, 3, 2. Ah! I can feel my fingers tingling. Doesn't matter. That was so freaking tough. Excuse me. That was so tough. Holding the weight at the stretch position there. Then to push through it. Literally I could feel from here all the way to here, I could feel tingling Not like it was like my circulation's cut off. Maybe my chest is so big that the. No, I'm just kidding. But I could feel like the tingle. Scott, I just have like a long-lasting cough. The cough is the only thing. I'm not getting like a runny nose, maybe like a tiny bit of phlegm here or there. But yeah, when I push myself really hard though, then the coughs start coming back a little bit. I wanna live my life from a new perspective. Austin, if you're still here, this song's for you. New Perspective. From a new perspective. Alright. I'm hitting flies. Dumbbell flies with 20 pounds here. I gotta scooch over a little bit, make sure I don't hit anything. Oh, yo. I'm really excited for February. If you guys haven't already, here, I'll link it down below. If you guys haven't already, start following me like on Instagram and stuff. I've got some really cool stuff. Really big updating stuff that's going to be coming out on Instagram. Of course, I'll post some stuff on the Discord as well and here on YouTube. But for the month of February, I'm going to be very active. It's going to be very exciting. And I got some really cool things coming here on the channel between beginning of February to end of March. Or sorry, not end of March. Beginning of February to end of February. And then something else that's new in March, which I'm very excited about. This is like an idea I've had for like, I want to say like a year and a half. And I have not seen it on the internet anywhere, on any social media. Granted, I'm not on like, I don't really get on like Twitter, but any other like bigger platform, I haven't seen any of this there, so I'm very excited about it. You're not incorrected, I want to live my life from a new perspective. Right now I'm just in the warm-up set for 20s, and then I'm going to bump up to 30. I just want to try to get a good stretch going on. Granted, we've already hit chest pretty dang well. Hope to God it's worth it. Let's go. You know you're always just being me. Let's get these hearts beating faster, faster. So testosterone boys and lure the other girls. Beat and hold another cross. Oh, little good girls. Beat and hold another cross. Pick up. All right. Yeah, I'm low-key kind of excited after the stream too. I've been playing some Final Fantasy VII on Steam, but I got like a mod manager so that way I can increase the speed of the game. Now, of course, you can like add cheats or mods and things of that nature. I just wanted to speed the game up because the game is so dang slow at times. The combat, the movement. So I was like, ooh, if I can find a way to speed the game up just so I can walk faster, I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna do that. Found a way, and now I can make the game all the way up to like times 12 speed. What's up, Sai? How's it going? Aw, Big, you're too kind for that. Yeah, W's in the chat for Big. Always appreciate and never expect it, so thank you for that. Boys and all living girls, still can speak. This beat. One more. This is gospel. Goodness. Best of us yet. If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. 'Cause these nights ain't enough to leave scars. Alright. Let's get this. Last set. In case you're wondering why I had so many without going full range, I'm trying to get that constant stretch with the long length of partials. All right. My goodness. What a workout. Tend often leave scars, the fear of falling apart, and truth be told, it never was yours. Alright. Time for the pose. In case you guys don't know, at the end of the streams, I always do posing. So let me set this up. Alright, let me turn the lights off. What a workout, man. Alright. Feeling good, feeling good. This is a good song. You hold the line. This house of mine. Alright, after like chorus. Yeah, stay strong. That's the price you pay. Alright, Alexa, stop. Alright, first and foremost, appreciate you guys for being here. Each and every one of you. Whether it's one person, 100. You're here for a minute, you're here for an hour. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. You always help me push myself to be better, to go to the extra step, the extra mile. So I really appreciate you guys for being here and just helping me push myself along through the whole process. I never want you to compare yourself to me, whether you think I look okay or horrible. Comparison is the thief of joy, and just I don't want you to ever compare yourself to me. I want you to compare yourself to who you are now, who you were, who you are now, and who you want to be, and you focus on your journey. Just as I am focusing on my journey, I want you to focus on yours, and so that you can succeed in your journey where you want to be, who you want to be, and your overall goals. And if you don't believe in yourself, well then I will believe in you so dang much that it's enough for the both of us. So I do appreciate everyone. Let's see, Kevin. Kind of weird question. No, but kind of weird question there. All right, so like I said, finish the workout. So we're gonna get into the posing here. Let's see. Do you think? Quick question. Do you think we go for the lighting like this, or we do the lighting like this? Do you think the brighter lighting is better, or the darker lighting is better? Also gotta scooch that back a little bit more. So brighter lighting. So for example, boom, brighter, or boom, darker. I feel like the darker lighting is creates a better shadow. I think we're gonna do that. All right. If you think differently, let me know. But we're gonna start this here. See, darker shows more tone. All right, perfect, sweet. Thank you, Space Bear. Appreciate that. So tiring. Pretty sure I held my breath for like half of that. All right. Whew. Oh, don't worry, Nader. Nader, don't worry. I am, in fact, not pushing out. I'm just holding my breath. So like, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. All right. Now I do have to do the brighter light because the legs. Now I didn't work out the legs today, but you know I've always got to do it for showcase for the to show the progress. calves, of course. Ha. All right. I appreciate it. And of course, you already, if you know, you know. This is my favorite pose. We call it the shoulder wave. Sorry to flash my nipple right in your face. Wow! Alright, and that's all for now, folks. Let's see here. With more release and build up, trying to help top grow. Heck yeah. You can't skip leg day. Can't skip it. Should use a posing strap. What is that? I'm not familiar with what that is. It was a good workout though. I'm feeling good. You said, yeah, what the heck is that? I feel like I'm getting baited into like something inappropriate. I forgot one more pose. Let's go here. Let me go a little bit higher up here. Yeah, I know. It's hidden, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Nate. Alright. That's it. Whew. Said professional bodybuilders use in competition. What they use in competition? What? Are you talking about like a Speedo? Like underwear that's like hugging everything? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking when you said. I have no clue. I'm not I'm not getting like a freaking thong. I'm not getting one. I don't have one. I don't ever planning on getting one for myself. Listen, there's lots of times where I'm like, you know, obviously we have, in case you guys don't know if you're new, we have the workout stream and stuff, but I also have a gaming stream where we play games, video games, before like the workouts a lot of times, stuff like that. And there's like times where I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna say I would never play this game or that game or whatever. Tell me to put on a thong? No thanks. That's gonna be one where I say no, I'm never gonna do that. That's just gonna be a hard no. That's a full-on pass. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. Well, appreciate the the enthusiasm. Sit. That was hilarious. All right. Oh yeah, we got the. I'm gonna be making a protein shake here soon. I gotta clean this out though. I had the leftover pre-workout, the little leftover pre-workout. You know it's crazy. So I've been getting the like Greg Doucette's Blue Lobster pre-workout for a while now. Tell me why when I initially got it and everything, it's blue. Makes sense, right? Perfect. So like a blue raspberry. Now, when I mix it, if you can see the remains, it's like this yellowish green. I think, because I ended up they ended up giving me a a partial refund because I messaged the company and I was like, hey, it's not that I want like a refund or anything. It's just I want the blue raspberry, blue lobster. You know, it tastes like blue raspberry. It's good. I was like, that's just what I want. So like, I can send this one back, whatever. But I was just like, yeah. And they're like, well, here's a partial. I think they gave me like a half refund or some refund or whatnot. And they're like, yeah, this is the new formula. And I'm just like, this doesn't make sense because this was tasting like one of the other ones because it was a part of the signature. There was the blue lobster, there was the Janicki juice, and then there was the Hussein. And this tasted more like, it feels like they took the label on this one and the Janicki juice and they accidentally put the wrong label on. It does taste different to me, Space Invader. It does. To me, it tastes more like, less like a blue raspberry and more like a watermelon-esque flavoring, that's what the Janicki juice one is, which I'm not a big fan of. But yeah, I just personally think it was just like a mix-up on the container. And that's what I told them, but they were just like, oh yeah, we'll just give you a partial refund. So it is what it is. I personally would have been much happier if like I could have just gotten the normal same one with the blue raspberry. Again, like I said, I'd have been happy to send this one back. It's not like I was searching for free pre-workout or anything like that. I just wanted the one that I like the flavoring. This one, it's just like it's all right. But before it was like, that's good. That's what I'm missing. And I've tried lots of different pre-workouts. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I've tried them all, because I definitely have not. But there's a couple other ones. I have some, like right here. I've got my little cubby with like pre-workouts and stuff. This one right here I got from Walmart, from Walmart, because it was whatever. This one's trash. The C4 Sport Hawaiian Punch one. The initial drink is good, and then the immediate after flavoring is gross. I don't remember. I know I got this like at least half a year ago. And look, at least half a year ago, it's like, I think I went through like 5 to 7 uses of this because the other pre-workout I normally get. Yeah, it's freaking, look at that. It's hard. Oh, okay, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of tough. That's a clear indication that this has been sitting here for a freaking long time. Yeah. I will never get the... Yeah. Exactly. That's why I got it. Because I like Hawaiian Punch, like tropical flavoring, stuff like that. And I like C4. I've had it before. I've had like the grape one. I've had like the blue raspberry one. I think there's like a fruit punch one as well that I've had. Not this like Hawaiian Punch like mixture, whatever. Not that one. That was the first time I had it. But I've tried like tons of other C4 and I was like, oh, it's pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like it's pretty good. No, I wouldn't. Like, that one is like, I'm all out of pre-workout. I need some pre-workout. That's the only thing I'm saying. Like, I'm feeling this. It normally says like, 8 to 12 ounces of water, which is gonna be like within this range right here. That's the kind of drink I fill up right here. Take 2 giant gulps, absolutely hate my life for 25 to 55 seconds, drink a buttload of water to try to wash it down, and then wait. That's the pre-workout. That is that pre-workout for me. Do not recommend. He said it's dynamite. Yeah, it feels that way. I blow myself up from freaking drinking it. Freaking puking everywhere. And I've dry scooped it a couple of times. Like, okay, I want to say like once. I don't want to say a couple of times because I've only had it like a handful of times. Yo, Katie, what's up? How's it going? Nate, I gotta say, my heart is sad. My heart was sad about it. I really just wanted like a pre-workout that was gonna just hold me over until the normal like pre-workout that I ordered, like the Greg Doucette one, until that one was like back in stock or whatever. But man. So Katie, you said been okay. Good to see you. It's good to see you too, Katie. I was gonna say I feel like it's been like I haven't talked to you all year. Ha ha ha. No, I feel like it's been like months since we've seen you. You said Psycho should be good. What is that? Is that a brand or like a flavor of some sort? Psycho. Psychotic by Insane Labs. Is that it? Ooh, they've got a blue raspberry. I just found it. Boom, right there. Energy Focus Pumps. Psycho. Psycho, a little bit psycho. They got blue raspberry, fruit punch, grape, gummy candy, watermelon, citrus, grapefruit. Ooh, that citrus grapefruit one, that actually sounds pretty good. I do like me some grapefruit, I'm not gonna lie. Said honestly same. Lots have happened with my dad, so there's been a lot going on. He broke your phone, so oh no. Well, Katie, I appreciate you coming back to the channel, and it's good to hear from you again. I was gonna say, it has been a while. You don't have to if you feel like sharing what was going on with your dad. You don't have to by any means, but I will hope and pray for the best for you in all the things that's going on in your life, for sure. But I'm sorry to hear that had happened, though. Appreciate it, Nate. Appreciate unlicensed counselor. Gosh dang. I will say real quick on this Psycho Insane Labs. Look at the deal. You subscribe and save 45%. I'm not gonna lie, that's not that I'm gonna get it right now, but that's a pretty dang good deal. Instead of $50 for the pre-workout, I wonder if it's one of the stick pads or capsules. What in the world? Dang. Yeah, I've never tried a pre-workout capsule or stick pad. I don't even know what does a pre-workout stick pad look like? Stick, not stim. Stick pack. Oh, okay. It's just like one of these, like a free sample kind of thing. So you can buy where it's 30 stick packs or servings. I'm gonna guess it's like in one of these containers, and then 30 capsules. I'm guessing. I don't really know what the capsules would be like, but I truly have no clue. Yo, Nathan, welcome back. Yo, now there's a Nate and a Nathan. That's crazy. Couple of days, Katie, you're too kind. I really appreciate that, for real. Yeah, I don't know what the capsules are. I also would not do that. However, I will say, from the capsules, I don't know if it's because it's so popular or because... Is it cool if I call you Mad? But it looks like almost all of them are sold out, or other than unflavored, there's none that are available. So either for the capsules, they don't make them in flavoring, which actually, now thinking about it, it's a freaking capsule. Why would you flavor a capsule? You know what? Ignore me. That makes no sense. Nate, yeah, that's true. Well, it depends. Some people like really do a horrible job at like swallowing pills. Like some people have to like cut like normal size pills in like half because like they're just like their body just freaks out and stuff. my body freaks out with going underwater. I have to plug my nose or have nose plugs. No matter how many years I've tried to blow water out of my mouth and or nose, like when going underwater, like at a pool, like my body just like freaks out, tenses up. I don't know what it is. So like my body sort of like I have to plug my nose to go underwater in some form or fashion, nose plugs or using my hand. So some people are like that for like pills though. We'll see. My track stuff was bad for a minute. You're with your mom right now though. Okay, Katie, that's good. Do you often go back and forth between your parents, or do you stay with like one parent more than the other? Nate, I agree. Water up the nose is terrible. I've gone to Costco. We've had a membership at Costco before. G Powers, we can mix the flavors to create new flavor. That sounds pretty cool. I have not seen that before. Energy powders, because Costco oftentimes will have like big bulk in like what's it it's like the liquid IV and stuff like that. Yeah. You said you have your pill and your powders. Yep. That's what I've got. I take like supplements and stuff. So I've got like so like my creatine, for example, that's in powder form. Obviously protein shake, powder. And then I've got like, when I take magnesium, or like when I take my pre-workout, I use the GO2 Max. It's like Greg Doucette stuff to help with like improve your endurance and help yourself push yourself harder and get more oxygen to your lungs, all that stuff. So, yeah. Cherry mix sounds like a berry blast. I don't think I would want to do that. That's probably something I would try, but I wouldn't do regularly. I'd probably find like the one, like my sweet flavor, my sweet spot, and then just stick with that. But I do like to try different stuff. Like, for example, Matt, whenever I'm like at restaurant, if I go to a restaurant, for example, if there's like a Mexican restaurant not too far from where I live, and I'll order it for my family and I, and almost every time that I order food for us, I try something new to see if I'm like, do I like this more? Do I like that more? And it's not like, oh, I'm going to try chicken fajitas, and now I'm going to try steak fajitas, and then shrimp fajitas. No, I'm talking like, I'm going like chimichanga one time, and then we're going for freaking enchiladas, and then we're going the giant burrito, and then we're going like the flautas, and just like constantly just changing it up just to find what is something that I like. I said most of your dad don't really have a choice, so I only get used to your mom on the weekends. Dang. I got you, Katie. I got you. Misty said your rabbit Boreal passed away. Dang. I'm so sorry to hear about that, Misty. Dang. Was it just like old age or something? Creatine, creatine. It's a supplement. I honestly would recommend creatine just to everybody. Let's see. Brittany, what's up? I am a guy that works out in the basement. That's correct. I finished the workout. It was a good one. Favorite Dragon Ball Z villain? Frieza. I'd say it's always been sort of between like Frieza and Cell, but Frieza, he's just a menace, and it's just definitely took the top. Does that look nice with the shirt on? Ah, thanks. Yeah, I hate to look mean. Let's see. Jack, what's up? He said, this is my basement. And those would just be like cracks and stuff. I'm actually allergic to mold, so I would not be in my basement if it was mold, because then I would get sick. Um, exactly, Brittany. You get it. I hate to look mean. And funny enough, there was someone at work. They were kind of new. Zoe, also hello. Said, look sad. Why do you say that? Someone at work was new, or someone that was new to work, and when they said that they were kind of intimidated when meeting me. That's because I'm like almost a full foot taller than them, and not that I'm like super big and muscular, whatever, because I'm definitely stronger and bigger than I used to be. I used to be very scrawny, very skinny, but now not as much. But then they were like, yeah, I was kind of intimidated to meet you or like talk to you, and then you started talking and you're goofy. I was like, yeah. Trey said, look at my hands. What's up with my hands? Double layers and I'm extremely. Watch out when I wear 2 shirts. Oh, my hands are big? Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. I can palm a basketball, so that's cool. Let's see. What's up, Amar? How's it going? School's closed tomorrow because of the snow. Yeah, weather's been crazy all around. DHEA. What is that? DHEA. Natural steroid hormone precursor produced by the adrenal glands. I'm alright without that. A natural. No. If it's no. I'm not taking a steroid or anything. So you get at Walmart for $10. Gosh dang. Gosh dang. Yo, boss, what's up? I don't know what you're trying to say. ZOA versus Celsius. What? Maybe I'm just dumb. Let me look this up. They're energy drinks. Fitness focused energy drinks. Oh, I've never had either one. Oh, the Celsius. I was thinking you were talking about like temperature, Fahrenheit and Celsius, so I was like ZOA. What? I was like, what the frick? What kind of degree of temperature is ZOA? I'm dumb. Boss, you say you mean what's up? What's up? How's it going? What's up? How's it going, Toe? Welcome back. Good to see you. Said ZOA was made by The Rock. Oh, I got you. Pennywise. Hey there, Georgie. Yeah, no, said I'm playing guitar, so I can't be inside. Oh, I got you. Amar, I don't see a question. Look. Amar, there's your first, and then Trigos, one question, but there's no other chat here. Is it okay to chug on energy drinks? I guess it just depends on like the purpose of the energy drink. Is okay? I mean, yeah, like I don't see anything to be wrong as long as you're not like, if you don't overindulge. You know what I'm saying? There's a fine line between animates something inappropriate. You said, I was asking, am I a bad kid? No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know you, so I feel like that would be a good question for you to ask yourself and be truly honest. But Amar, from the conversations and comments and stuff you've had here, I don't think you're a bad kid, a bad person. once and my chest kind of hurt. Ooh. Yeah, no, I think it's just in moderation for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you were to eat like McDonald's fries, for example. Someone at work today they had got McDonald's, and I was just like, dang, that smells good. And yeah, I could definitely, Slords A, please be kind in the chat, please, please. I was like, dang, I really want some McDonald's fries because those smell freaking bomb. But instead, I just heated up the ground turkey burritos slash tacos, whatever you want to call it, that I meal prep. I just ate that. Oh, thank goodness. I was about to say, oh no, I don't have lunch tomorrow. I do. I've got one more meal. So, it just depends in moderation. So, like, I could definitely, like, go for some fries. But just because I can eat 5 pounds of McDonald's fries doesn't mean I should. Same for an energy drink. Just because you can drink 6 cans of energy drinks doesn't mean you should. There's just in moderation. So if you like chug one, but then you go and drink some water afterwards, I think that's okay. So, but you gotta know yourself. You gotta know yourself. Amar, I'll keep you in my prayers. I hope that you start to not feel off and that you're okay. So appreciate you hopping in here, but I do hope that you are that you're all right. Let's see. Kainobi, what's up? I'm gonna yap. 100% chance. I'm gonna yap. Let's see. Katie said your mom says you're too young for coffee, but I like my mocha lattes even though I'm lactose intolerant. Aw, dang. You know what though? Like, completely understand. I love a good cold brew, and it's from Starbucks. It just happens. Whether it's the pumpkin cream cold brew, which is like my top favorite, it's just good. It's just good. Cow, so you said I like your cow. I'm unaware what cow there is, but thanks. Emma, what's up? You said Dragon Ball Z poster? Heck yeah. Shout out to my wife. My wife Ghost got me the poster, so shout out to her. Let's see. Seth, I disagree. I disagree. Said, yeah. I remember when my mom told me stories that she was given coffee as like a kid. I remember I drank coffee when I was a kid. I was like probably like 6 years old. And granted, I did not like the flavor of just coffee. I just thought I was being cool. So it'd be like coffee like this much and then like this much milk. And it was in a little Blue's Clues. If you guys know like old school Blue's Clues, it was like a little mug. So it was like a little kid Blue's Clues mug, and I'd be sipping on some coffee with some milk and sugar in there. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally cool. Like freaking 6 years old. What was I doing? Let's see. Hey, Patty Mahomey, appreciate it though. Evil, I'm so sorry to hear about that. I'll keep you and your family in my prayers. Emma, I personally really like Dragon Ball Z. Bleach is also one of my top favorite animes. If you know about Bleach, the anime, then my wife actually made this. It's Ichigo's half hollowed mask. It is crocheted. My wife crocheted it for me for Christmas. So it's pretty awesome. I love it. Shout out to my wife. She's very talented. She's amazing. Owen, what's going on? How's it going? See, I do not have cats. I personally, sorry, Sanoob, I do not like cats. Let's see here. Alright, no need to spam. I'm just gonna put you in a minute timeout. Yeah. No, there's never been roaches in this house. No, thank you. You said you love anything crocheted. Heck yeah. Yeah. What the heck? Put them in a. I don't know how that happened. Put them in a timeout for a minute, and they immediately continued spamming. Oh, it's just from a different one. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's gonna be constant spamming. Josiah, I've never taken any psychedelics before. I don't plan on it either. Let's see here. Running definitely makes you crash. Take caffeine to help with soreness. Yeah, caffeine can I definitely take caffeine. So like coffee, if I get like headaches sometimes, some pretty bad headaches or like migraines, and I drink coffee to help with that. Emily, so you're gonna watch Bleach? You need to finish My Hero Academia first? Heck yeah. My Hero's really, I really like My Hero as well. Why not, Josiah? I personally have never really wanted to experience that. Yeah, no, Mad. I'm banned. It's just constant different accounts. Yeah, I've taken ibuprofen, Tylenol, all those things like different times, and it just doesn't help as much as caffeine. Yeah, it's the person that's spamming, they're just on a bunch of different accounts. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here, but Evil, yeah, I'm really sorry to hear about that. I'm gonna keep you and your family in my prayers. I'd agree. But it's all good. Luckily, since I've got the computer, I can click it pretty fast. So if someone starts spamming or if anything crazy goes on, luckily I can just about beep beep beep, click it and be boom, that's done. I know I missed someone's chat. If I missed anyone's chat, first of all, my apologies. I'm only human, so I'm going to try my best to not miss anybody's chat. You all deserve to be seen, heard, listened to. So I'm always going to try my best, but I'm going to mess up sometimes, I know it. Mad, my favorite or my dream car, back in the day, it was a Dodge Viper, a black Dodge Viper with blue flames. Since then, I don't really want that as much. I've been in a Viper before, and I do not fit. I'm 6'4". Dodge Vipers are not made for people my height. I will tell you that right now. I was quite cramped getting in and out of the car. Beautiful car, insane speed, all that fun stuff, but oh my gosh, there is no freaking way that I'm gonna be able to drive a freaking Viper on the regular. I can't afford one, first of all, alright? But secondly, holy cow, I'm gonna like, I think I hit like my shin or my knee or something getting in and out of the vehicle. Just once. So yeah. Jason, sorry, no Espanol. Wants me to focus mainly on relays and hurdles. Oh, I got you. Huh? I like it. I translated Uriah, you said, I don't trust stayers. They always seem to be up to something. Blue stripes now, sixes could care less. Yeah, exactly. For me, the vehicle that I want to get now is a Lexus GS350. I really like the GS350. I've been in them before. I've test driven one and all that stuff, and it's quite nice. I like it. Good reliable car as well. Let's see, gameplays. I don't know of any Norwegian sailors. Where? What's going on? How's it going? Let's see, what's wrong with old school? Old school RuneScape? Nothing. Appreciate it, gameplays. Appreciate it. You're right. I did translate it. Luckily, I mean, like I was showing before, like, you know, I can do that being on the on the computer. But yeah, I was wondering what it said, and so hopefully it translated properly. Oh heck yeah. Jody, I don't think anything's wrong with old school. There's a lot of old school vehicles that are really, really beautiful. Shadow RuneScape. I'm actually insanely close on my RuneScape account for my strength to be 99. It's 98. If you guys don't know RuneScape, like I nowhere near my like max out anywhere, but the highest level you can have is 99, and that takes a lot of hours. And there was many streams when I'd be playing like Fortnite or whatever game I was playing during my gaming stream. Someone asked me what kind of games I like. I totally missed your message. Listen, again, if I miss anybody's messages, my bad. I'm human. You all deserve to be seen, heard, and listened to. So I know I'm gonna mess up. Just throwing that out there. Games I like though, RPGs, League of Legends, old school stuff, newer stuff. I'm just not a big like shooter kind of fan, so I don't like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Valorant. Those are just not my favorite kind of. I just don't really like those kind of games. You said your strength's 99. Uh-oh. Okay, where's? That's cool. Oh, the Chevy Bel Air. Okay, that's a nice one. I'm also. I loved the Fast and Furious movies so much, where like I would dream to have like some of the vehicles in that, between like the Skyline, oh my gosh, the Charger, the Challenger. They're just beautiful. Roblox, I appreciate it. Thank you for the kindness. That's it. Insider boring. You have 3 challengers? That's crazy. What years are they? Yeah, Space Invader. I'm really close. So I wanted to do something funny where it was like where I hit 99 in RuneScape on strength, and so it's like the camera panning to the 99, and then like it's like, oh, the sparks, and it's like you hit 99, and then it like pans to me, and then it's me doing like deadlifts or something like that. I was like, oh, it'd be funny, haha. So I don't know. I'll probably hit 99 one day on for strength, but I was exclusively like holding off on hitting 99 for that. Just dumb, but oh well. See, you got a 13, an 18, and a 19. Dang. Okay, that's nice. One of the first Fast and Furious. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. I don't know too much about like who's from where, so when you say like Alabama native, but that's really cool though. That's cool. So you have nothing now, starting over in life. Ah, dang. That you know what though? It could be worse. And I know how awful that is to say that, but unfortunately, it is true. So I don't want you to be too discouraged, Nate, because it could be worse. So don't forget that you got this. If you made it happen one time, then you can make it happen again. It just makes it take some time. See, you really like hurdles at first. Just get so upset when I couldn't do them. Let's see things coach said. Heck yeah. Hurdles are a fun one for me when I was in track. But I personally just liked jumping events. So in their house are basically street dogs with a YouTube channel. Steve, I've never really watched anybody just eating on YouTube. The whole like mukbang or mukbang whatever never interested me. For me, it was like if I'm watching food content, it's like I'm watching Gordon Ramsay make something really good, or some chef make some delicious food, teaching me how to make it so that way I can try and replicate it or whatever. So I've never really watched any of like people eating and stuff. But yeah, that's just not my my forte. Yo, the British baking show. Yo, what was his name? I think it started with R. He was the winner of the first. He was the first winner of the first season. Great British Bake Off. Raoul. I think that's what it was, right? Winner. Nope. Okay, that's not it. Second season? Okay, third season? What? What season? I know Raoul was a winner. The 6th season. The 7th season. Oh my gosh. I give up. Gosh dang it. But that was such a good show though, back in the day. I remember my wife and I would watch that all the time. Big Chill. Alright. Kind of weird, but it's okay to have your own wrong opinions. Let's see, I like to watch dogs eat whatever they can find in their house. Okay. Have I ever taught volleyball? No. When I was in high school, so fun story. So back when I was in high school, I would always play basketball each season. However, my senior year, there was multiple teammates that wanted to cheat to get to state and win. And it was something like the coach wasn't involved, but I didn't want to be on the same team with like the guys that were just not being honest. So I ended up passing on basketball, but I love being active. So then I was like, there was a couple girls that I was just friends with. So I was like, hey, you think I could be the like assistant coach for volleyball? Get water, whatever, and stuff like that, because I just want to do something. And then they were like, oh, well, here's the coach, whatever. So I asked the coach, and she was like, no, I don't allow boys to be assistant coaches or anything. And I was like, because at my school a long time ago, there had been some cases where some girls were assistant coaches for like baseball, and then 9 months later, there's a baby, something crazy. So then they're like, no, we don't do that. And then I was like, and then so then my friends that were on the team, they were like, hey, we vouch for Dalton. He's not like that, blah, blah. And so then I was like, hey, like I told the coach, I was like, will you at least give me a chance? And then if it doesn't work out, just be like, boom, I don't want to do this anymore, nothing. You're no longer a assistant helper coach, anything like that, and no hard feelings. And she was like, okay, we'll try it, whatever. Also, Servant, what's up? How's it going? Raj, how you doing? Renan, how you doing? And so, and the one, how you doing? So then, all of that happened. So then, I ended up being the assistant coach. It went really well. I truly love being active, so I ended up like playing against the girls as they were all like doing like volleyball and stuff. And the coach, I had never played volleyball, but I'm very athletic, my personally, and so like I was like sort of whooping everybody, and the coach was like, all right, either like you can help out, but only for so long because they're not getting the ball past you. And I was like, yeah, I felt like really good and all that stuff. And so, but then when it was like, time for water, like boom, I was running, I was on it, I was going, and then the coach ended up talking to my mom at the end of the season. She's like, your son actually changed my mind. I didn't allow boys to be a part of like assistant coaches and all that stuff, and he alone changed like my perspective in my mind for allowing it. And I was like, dang, thanks. Felt good, and the fact that she told my mom that made me feel happy. Yo, Penguin, what's up? You said you can say you're the first penguin to fly. Shoot. I don't know. In Avatar, when Aang was going penguin sledding, just kidding. It's dumb. Let's see. Reality shows. It's about street dogs. All right, all right, Steve, I got you. That would, yeah, wouldn't work for me, but thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. You still fly penguins in school? Oh my gosh! Learn to fly. The penguin game? Yo. Hold on. Are you talking about to fly? The learn to fly, the frickin' penguin on Cool Math? Like, don't even get me started. The amount of hours I spent on that instead of schoolwork. Come on now. Dexter, what's going on? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. Spud, it's okay. Everyone has their own wrong opinions. It's all right. Let's see. Yo. Chat's getting kind of weird now. I always feel like it's to the GTA games. See, I've played GTA 4. I've played like Vice City, San Andreas 5. I know that there's like one or two more that I may have played. I haven't played like Lost MC, Ballad. I've never even heard of those. So see, that would make sense why I don't want to know what you meant by it. Yeah, no, I feel like it's always like after the workout stream. So in case you guys don't know, if you're just tuning in now, the beginning of the stream, like the majority of the stream, okay, I want to say like half of it now, because the majority is probably me yapping now, but like half of the stream, the first half is me working out, and then as like during my cool down, then I just like chill and talk, and then people ask questions, say things. I'm like, oh yeah, just keep the stream going, just chilling and talking. I always feel like it's like later at night, the chat gets weirder and weirder. It gets like exponential. It's like, let's say I start the workout stream right around like 10:30 or 11, up until like 12 to 12:20 a.m. right, midnight 30. It's like not too crazy, but then it's like it hits like almost 1, and then that's when it's like the chat gets like really weird stuff, and I'm like, what in the heck is going on? This is not what we were intended to do. This is not what it's supposed to be. Adventures, what's up? Silver Price. Are you asking about the price of silver? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. E.T., what's going on? You said you're always watching. Alright, thanks. I didn't bribe the class with candy. Gosh dang it. Indie. No thank you. No thank you. The parabolic microphone. That would be like a Phasmophobia reference, by the way. Are you in reference in math? Is that what you're referring to? The gold standard. Love it, Watson. Love it. And so you could, and that could be like a double entendre. Because gold standard, you could be talking about like the fitness industry, and you could be talking about supplements, or you could be talking about financial gold standard, as in like when people would trade like financially, it'd be like slips. That's how like the dollar, in case you didn't know, that's sort of like how the dollar was like came to be, because there would be like slips. People would have gold, and so then they would go to like the bank and be like, well, I have like 0.3 grams of gold, or whatever the amount, like that I will trade for such and such, and that's what this slip is to hand to someone to like equivocate the same as like the gold if I were to give you. But then, you know, then we're just like, oh, well, gold. Well, let's print off this money instead. This bill right here, let's print this off. We don't need gold anymore. Gold will have a set amount, but nobody needs to have a gold standard. And it gets crazier and crazier the further you get. That's okay though. What can you do? We can't change the past. We can only fix the future. Oh my gosh. That's dumb. That's okay. Yeah. We've hit enrichment hour. I need to end the stream. It's just gonna get worse. It's just gonna get worse. The jokes are gonna get worse. The puns are gonna be horrible. I can't even explain. Like we're just going downhill at this point. I just can't explain. Can't explain. NB, what's going on? What's going on? I said I'm kind of fine. See, and now, like I just said, how it's just gonna get worse. The jokes, everything. I'm like thinking how many different forms of like the word fine can be used. Like when you're overdue on something and there's a fine. I know, granted, you could be referring to, but what I'm saying, like, it's just gonna get worse and worse as time goes on. I need to end the stream. I need to end the stream. You're good, NB. I'm not worried about it. I'm chilling. Well, Lex, I appreciate the kind words. He said it's colder than my dad's hugs outside. Shoot. If only my dad was like even in this state, then I could have a hug from him. But I can't. Oh well. Caleb, what's up? Can I do you a favor? I guess it just depends what that is. Meadow. I am married, yes. Shout out to my wife. She got me the Dragon Ball Z poster and she crocheted me this half hollowed mask Ichigo bleach. And then my son, proud dad over here as well, he made this for me with where he made all the planets. He knows all the planets. He knows Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. He knows all about them as well. That Earth is the only planet that has organic life. That Mars has Olympus Mons. In case you didn't know, that's where there's a bump there. Olympus Mons, which is the largest volcano in our solar system. It's got it on there. That's freaking beautiful, amazing. Absolutely proud dad. So I may not. That is not chewed gum. That's paint. That's funny. That's paint. No. Yeah. So although I may not have my dad in my life much, I will be a present father. I do not. Caleb, I do not. I don't know who or what that is. Appreciate it, Leah. Thank you. So my wife made, I guess it's more like a tapestry, because, you know, like, this would be my upper torso. No, I'm definitely not Jake Paul. No, thank you. So this would be like my torso here, right? The tapestry, hence there, right? And then, but my wife, she used to nanny for family, and one of the neighbors really loved her and was like, I want it when your son is born and gets older and stuff, I want to make him a blanket. So we'll call him Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley made this for my son. So pretty cool, pretty nice of her. And it's like really soft too. It's really soft, so yeah. Thanks, Katie. I appreciate that. Again, like I said, I'm a very proud dad. Also, you know, super cool as well. So my son is in like little basketball and stuff. He made first game he was in, he scored. I was like, yes! And in case you don't know, I'm also the coach for the team. So it was a very proud moment. I was super pumped. And like, because my wife's sister ended up like recording just like right before my son had shot the basketball in the hoop. And you can see me like in the background like yeah, like super pumped. Suggestion for bad allergies. Pella, I don't have any personal suggestions for bad allergies. I actually don't really have allergies. I'm allergic to some things like mold, for example, or penicillin. You know. So just be careful with whatever you do. But it looks like Nate has a suggestion for you: Claritin or teaspoon of raw honey. Yeah, heck yeah. I just personally don't have like allergies like when it comes to like, you know, lots of pollen in the air and people get like, you know, this and that, like sneezing and whatever. I just don't have that, luckily. Boy, I am in a basement. I'm in my basement. Yep. Finished. We actually did a workout, so I've got the gaming set up here. But we hit our workout earlier, so we got the bench over here, the weights, all that. We hit the workout earlier. It was a good one. It was a push day today, so it was a, you know, hit push day. So we hit some lateral raises, hit some dumbbell press, then hit some chest, did some dips, chest focused dips, hit bench press, hit some flies on the incline, and then also did some, what's it called? Like skull crushers, dumbbell skull crushers on the bench as well. Yeah, the Dragon Ball Z, you already know. It was a good one though. It was a good one. I feel like we got a really good workout in today. A really good pump, all that good stuff. Granted, I mean, half the time, normally like when I'm doing these streams, like I don't wear a shirt like the majority of the time. But it's been so freaking cold that I was done sweating very shortly after the stream because it's just super cold. Like, so normally, like if it was like in the middle of summer right now, I would not be. I'd probably still be sweating. Overall, no. It was like 5 minutes after the workout was done, and my body was like at rest, where I was like, and no more sweat. I'm cold. I got like goosebumps. You can see the goosebumps here because it's so cold. And on top of it, I've got a heater underneath my desk currently on, blowing at my legs. It's so cold. I've had this on since the gaming stream where I was playing some TFT with a friend of mine, and that started at like 8 o'clock. So it's been on for like the last 5 hours. Holy cow. The last 5 hours? I need to go to bed. Too bad I'm not tired. Yeah. But I'm not tired because of all the pre-workout I took at the end of the gaming stream. I took the pre-workout probably around like 10:15ish, something like that. So not all that tired. But I'll go to bed within the next like 30 minutes. In 2 minutes, I'm ending stream. I'm calling it now. I said this a long time ago. I'm ending stream in 2 minutes. I am not wearing pants, Sublime. They're shorts. Haha. Boom. Boom. We got shorts on. Alright, ready? This is normally the end of the workout stream. Ready? We're in one more quick pose. One more quick pose session. Ready for this? Gotcha in the slide. Oh. But you have a great one. Appreciate you hopping in here. Nate, you have a good one. Ready? Corbin. Oh, thanks. You know, it was my goal for you to hop in here, Corbin, and say that was tough. I had a dream about this last night. I was like, Corbin will enter my YouTube chat when I'm streaming and say you're tough. Had you not said that, I would have known it would have been a lie. But now that you have, it's true. Yes. Rex Kwando. Freaking Napoleon, I love it. Oh my gosh. Yo, Baked, how did you know you were also in the dream where you also were gonna be like, boom, you're tough. I knew it. Let's go. Rex Kwando. You see these quads? These should be wearing American flag pants. You walk up to Napoleon and say, hey, what's up, punk? Napoleon, you weigh only 45 pounds to me. Huh, easy. What a no. Anyway, like I said, this stream is just going to get worse and worse. Absolutely. Unhinged. It's just going to get worse. I'm going to end the stream because this is just dumb. This is just dumb. But I do appreciate everyone for hopping in here. Darius, I have no clue what that means or who that is. Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate everyone for being here, hopping in here, chatting, all that fun stuff. Got the same bench jack. Hey, let's go. One of those cheap ones from Amazon. Heck yeah. But hey, I appreciate everyone for being here. For real, you guys are amazing. Whether you're here for 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 second, just saying hello, making fun of me, I don't even care. I appreciate you guys for being here, each and every one of you. So I hope you'll have a fantastic night. Today's Monday, so the latest you'll see we'll be live again will be Friday for a workout and games, but we may have a workout stream earlier than that. So I'll let you guys know if we do end up having a workout stream prior to that. Then I'll put a link for the Discord, Instagram, all that stuff, but I'll put on the Discord if we do end up doing like a live before that. But appreciate you guys for being here. I hope you all have a fantastic night. Have a great week, and appreciate you all. Love you all. Of course, until next time. Peace.